Hey Proxy, I'm Rook, and in light of the concerns surrounding the endgame and how the game is moving forward, I want to help players prepare for the new endgame content coming to Zone Zero. If you're still building your account to clear the current content of this patch, don't worry, this isn't a doom post or calling red flags, just general advice and expectations. First, I want to recommend that players consider an anti-defense team. This comes in three forms: defense, shred, pen percent, and of course, rupture. Defense shred teams are those who have kits or signature weapons that lower the total defense of the enemy. It's not that crazy, I know. Nippo and Orphe are the free-to-play and premium answers for these team costs, as they will reduce the defense in their base kit. Hugo and Trigger with their signatures for characters that have mindscapes that reduces the enemy's defense altogether. So at the top of my head, like Chingy and Alice. Pen ratio, which works somewhat differently to defense shred. They're like oil and water. They don't really mix well together, but they do the same thing. Rena so far is the only support character that can provide a pen percent buff. So if you do have her, she is a viable option. She can provide the buff for the whole team as well, but the trick is managing that buff with her puppets. Drive sets can shine too, like Ellen. And if you run Ellen, Lighter, Astra, for example, that's the best team she has. Normally, Ellen should run 4-piece Woodpecker and 2-piece Puffer with a pen percent on 5th slot. So you already have an Ellen team built up like that, you're good to go. I will say that this team can be very difficult to build within a short amount of time. I only recommend it for those who already have some investment. Otherwise, defense shredding and rupture are the easier go-to answers. Lastly, the very small circle of rupture units, such as the new ones coming out, and Heathwen with their teammates, Fufu, Pan, Pulcra, can get some more action. I wouldn't mind getting more action with Pulcra. Since we'll be leaving from Electric and Fire patch, there should be some remnants of similar content. This is especially true for Shiyu and DA content, as they tend to blend towards the beginning and end of each patch. Now, should you save for 2.3? Say what you want, but there's truly no way of bricking your account when it comes to summoning, as long as the character you really want to have fun with and the W engines that complement them. So let me explain that a little. Evelyn's signature weapon, for example, is very powerful on her, but also still very useful for building stats in other attack agents. It has a really good crit rate and crit damage increase for your other attack characters. And the best part about summoning signature W engines is that you can swap around just like how you can swap your discs around. So it's a worthwhile investment if it has a really good general buff. Orphe's at the moment is very exclusive to her, and the extra crit rate pales in comparison to Eve's crit rate and crit damage stat buff. So Orphe's signature is not as good as an investment for a general increase of damage for all of your attack agents. It'll be amazing on her, but that's if you get Orphe. That being said, is Eve's signature weapon, Eve, Orphe, etc. are they must summon so they can clear content in 2.3? No, but if you do get them, your account has more flexibility against the endgame content. If you want to prepare a defense shred team, or you feel like your attacker needs a better general buff and you just don't want seed, then go ahead, go for Orphe, go for the Sig, go for Eve, or save for Lucia, save for Yidhari, and find your fun with the characters you are really interested in, not just how they look, but how they play too. I only ask that you consider my points in keeping those comps that I was talking about earlier in mind when summoning, so you can just have good coverage while also having fun. Going back to the topic of defense shred and pen percent, I'll link a really good guide from R2 in the comment section, but if you want my crash course on it, just let me know, and hopefully my video doesn't get corrupted this time and I lose everything. So you know, we'll see how it goes. Don't forget to like and sub to show your support. Thanks for watching, and always remember, if you need help, Brookzone gotcha.